Sheila, let me go live on YouTube.
Okay, I'll do it again.
No, we haven't been live on YouTube yet.
Thank God.
We're going now.
Now?
Yep.
I would like to call the Cayuga County Reorganization meeting to order at 6:14 p.m. Amanda, would you please call the roll call?
Tucker Whitman,
Here.
Andy Dennison,
Present.
Ben Vitale,
Here.
Chris Petrus,
Present.
Paul Pinckney. Paul Pinckney. Keith Patman,
Here.
Hans Petcher,
Here.
Heidi Nightingale,
Present.
Elaine Daly,
No, mine is from here.
Elaine Daly,
He didn't speak up.
I'm present.
Paul Pinckney.
Tricia Kerr,
Here.
Timothy Lattimore,
Here.
Michael Didio, Michael Didio,
He's muted.
Ryan Foley,
Present.
Aileen Mcnabb Coleman.
Present.
Thank you. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silent prayer? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Thank you. Amanda,
Third person, can you hear me?
we can hear you now, Paul.
Okay, sorry, Russians got me or something happened, I don't know.
Our sincere condolences to the family and friends of Lauren E. Gear, former mayor of Fairhaven and majority leader of the Cayuga County Legislature.
Thank you. I would now like to call nominations for chair of the legislature.
Keith Batman.
Keith Batman.
Thank you. I would like to nominate Elaine Mcnabb Coleman for chair of the Cayuga County Legislature in the 2021 session.
Women second that, Pinckney.
Thank you, Paul. Are there any other nominations? Okay, having none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Sharon, you want to get this?
Any opposed?
Aye.
Lattimore opposed.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Do you want to hold the Bible?
Sure.
Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, and state your name. I, Elaine Mcnabb Coleman, swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States. Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of New York. The Constitution of the State of New York. And that you will faithfully discharge the duties. I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of Cayuga County Chair. Of the office of Cayuga County Chair. To the best of your ability. To the best of my ability. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Sorry. Okay, I will now call for nominations for legislative vice chair.
Keith Batman would like to speak.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Chair. I would like to nominate Chris Petrus for the office of Vice Chair for the Cayuga County Legislature for the 2021 session.
Thank you.
This is Legislator Nightingale. I'd like to second that nomination of Chris Petrus for the vice chair for the 2021 session.
Okay, thank you. We have a first and a second. Do I ask for any other nominations first? Okay. Any other nominations for vice chair?
Seeing none.
Okay, seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
Can you please state your name when you oppose? We had the opposition, but we're not sure who it was. Anyone?
No opposition.
No opposition.
Yeah. Okay, congratulations, Mr. Petrus.
So I can virtually read you your, I think I'm gonna read you your oath, and then you can just say I do, if that's okay with everybody, so. Chris Petrus, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Vice Chair of the County Legislature according to the best of your ability.
I do.
Thank you. Congratulations, and I'll have you sign this at a later time, but I'm gonna put my name and put initials and COVID next to it.
Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone for their support. Congrats, Chris.
Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, next I would like to have our newly appointed legislator, Mark Strong, for District 9, be sworn in. Mark, if you could come up.
Does it vote? You don't have to do something.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Thanks. You'll have to, I have to apologize, this is,
Doesn't happen that often.
yeah,
does it?
for a little bit, all over the place. I really jumped the gun there. So next we have our candidate for District 9 legislator. Can I have a motion for Mark Strong?
Keith Batman would like to speak.
Yeah, I move that we appoint Mark Strong to the District 9 seat for the remainder of this year.
Thank you. Second,
Heidi Nightingale, I second the move to support Mr. Strong for the remainder of this year.
thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 That is carried. Thank you very much.
Hey, you
Mr.
can
Strong, you may go and take your oath.
Would you please raise your right hand, and you're welcome to put your other hand on the Bible there. And repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Mark Strong,
swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and that you will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of District 9
of the office of District 9
County Legislator
County Legislator
according to the best of your ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you can sign.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Mark.
Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, next on our agenda, I need to ask for a motion to adopt the Cayuga County Legislature Rules of Order. This is an annual move that we do every year. Can I get a motion?
Move it, Pinckney.
Thank you.
I'll second by Tally.
Okay, any discussion on this? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? That is carried. Thank you. Up next, we need to talk about our designation of majority and minority leaders for 2021. Can I get a nominee? Or a presentation?
Chris Peters would like to speak.
Okay, Mr. Peters?
Thank you and congratulations for another term, Madam Chair. At this time, I'd like to nominate Paul Pinckney for Minority Leader.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Tim Lattimore, I'll second.
Thank you, Tim. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? That is carried. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Paul Pinckney, do you want to raise your right hand? And I'll read you the oath.
It's up. I'm sorry, my camera won't allow me, but
Okay.
my right hand is up.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Majority Leader of the Cayuga County Legislature according to the best of your ability?
I will and I do.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Paul.
Thank you.
Up next,
Congratulations, Paul.
next we'll look for designation for a majority leader.
Ben Vitale would like to speak.
I'd like to nominate Keith Batman for Majority Leader for 2001 session.
Thank
Foley,
you.
I'll second.
A second from Foley. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that is carried. Thank you.
It's Ben, right?
Keith.
Keith. Oh, Keith. Keith. Keith, do you have your right hand raised?
I do. Thank you.
Okay. You solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and faithfully discharge the duties of Majority Leader according to the best of your ability.
I do.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Keith.
Congratulations, Keith.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have Ledge 1 to appoint Sheila Smith as the clerk of the Legislative Board of Cayuga County. Can I get a motion on Ledge 1?
Foley, I'll motion.
Move it.
Second, Petrus.
Pinckney, second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? That is carried. Thank you very much.
Want to take your oath?
Congrats, Sheila.
Congratulations.
Please raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Sheila Smith,
swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and faithfully discharge the duties
and faithfully discharge the duties
of clerk of the Cayuga County Legislature
of clerk of the Cayuga County
to
Legislature
the best of your ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You have to sign it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Sheila.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Sheila.
Thank you.
addition to Ledge 1, we have 2 resolutions to consider this evening. We have Health and Human Services Resolution 1 and 2. We're going to go over 1 first. HH1 is to create and fill 20 staff positions, part-time positions, and 10 dentist part-time positions in the Public Health Department. I believe on the phone we do have Chris Palermo and Lynn Marinelli, our budget director. If either would like to speak to this resolution.
Yes, Elaine, this is Lynn. This is a resolution that Kathleen Cuddy has requested us to kind of help her put together. It's to be able to staff some upcoming vaccination clinics. We want to be able to have physicians and dentists, and there will be another resolution coming to add some additional RN staff to be able to work at the clinics as needed. We're hopefully creating more positions than we'll need, but we don't want to have to, get caught and not be able to retain staff that we need on short-term notice. There's also a budget adjustment in this resolution for some funding that we had received near the end of 2020 that we are adjusting and putting it into the 2021 budget to help us pay for these positions and any other emergent needs that arise related to COVID-19 or any other health department expenditures for the short term.
Okay, I have Keith Batman and then Elaine Daly to speak on this.
Yeah, thank you. I just have a couple of questions. Of course, we all support this. We have to respond to this crisis. It's unclear to me though that the $242,000 from CNYCC. I assume CNY is Cayuga or Central New York, or maybe not. What is the CNYCC? That's my first question.
Well, I can't tell you exactly what it stands for. I don't know myself either, but it was the group that had to do with a local regional group that we were part of, as we refer to as CINRIC, and it was to do the Medicaid enhancement funding.
Gotcha.
So we've been receiving some additional funds, slowly over years with some deliverables. The amounts were actually a lot smaller, but they dissolved themselves in 2020, and they had to distribute the remaining funds to all the participants. So it was kind of an unexpected windfall that we got that funding for that. So we purposely we're going to put it towards this purpose into 2021.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I just wasn't familiar with the acronym.
Yep.
My other question is I noticed there are 10 dentist positions. That surprised me a little. What are these positions?
Well, Kathleen was telling me that they either one.
Lynn?
Go ahead.
Lynn, Kathleen is on the line.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year.
Hey.
The dentist
Yeah.
will be eligible to vaccinate, and we would like to, along with EMTs and nurses and doctors, make use of our dental personnel within the county who are willing to do it.
So it's just to expand the number of people that we could. That's a great idea. Good. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Legislator Daly?
Yep, a similar question, which, I think has been answered. I would assume that the retired doctor or the physicians and the part-time dentists would all, under their scope of practice, be able to immunize. So you're not going to get enough nurses, so you can expand your pool of people that are able to vaccinate by tapping into this resource. Is it clear that is the expectation this per diem $300 per day would be that you would mobilize them for a full day of vaccination clinic and then you would pay them on a per diem basis or per day basis? Is that how you're assuming this happens?
We are. What we're hopeful for is that we can get people to commit to chunks of time to the clinics that we don't even have all scheduled yet. Right. So it could be any number of hours at a time, but it would be a daily
so you
rate.
would guarantee them $300 for show up, whether it's 4 hours or 7 hours or 3 hours. Is that what you're saying?
That, or we would diminish it to an hourly rate for a shorter time period.
Okay. Yeah. I was doing the math and it looked like $40-some an hour if you were having a 7-hour a day clinic, but I just didn't know how you we're proposing to reimburse, especially the dentists and the physicians on a part-time basis. So you're still kind of working that out, but it won't be more than $300 per show up?
That's our anticipation. We hope so. We haven't even approached everyone yet. This is all rolling out so quickly, but we know that there are some people who are interested in working at the clinics. We think there will be some people who will be open to volunteering their time, but we want to cover their liability by putting them in here.
Okay. And I would assume you wouldn't have a 2-hour clinic. If you're going to staff a clinic, you'd probably staff it for longer than that to get as many people through as possible.
That's correct.
And at one point, Kathleen, you spoke that, you weren't clear what the health department's role is around vaccination clinics, but you're getting the expectation that, yes, in fact, even though you're burdened with contact tracing and, notification of positives, that there will be a role for the health department for vaccine rollout?
There is no question that health departments are being asked to support the community vaccination process. Auburn Community Hospital has been doing it also, and we know that federally qualifying healthcare centers should be getting some vaccine if they haven't received it already. Okay. One of the concerns is that all the information is not necessarily being shared amongst all the people at the state level so that they can inform us at the local level. And one of my questions is, who's going to have the vaccine so that we can all work well together to not duplicate any efforts?
Right. Because the rollout is still based on the state's expectation of who gets it and when, correct?
It's very much a tiered approach, and it's very restrictive in that regard.
The last thing is the money's coming from disrupt funds that are kind of coming to an end and now being reallocated for this purpose. Is that the case?
That's correct. So
okay.
The money can be used. It is used ideally to help the underserved. And so we know that we want to get this vaccine out to people. So it's a very appropriate use of the funds.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to take a motion on OG1.
I'll motion, this is Kerr.
Okay, a second.
Legislator Nightingale, second.
Okay, any further discussion on HH1? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? That is passed. Thank you. We'll turn our attention to HH2. Create and fill 20 registered professional nurse positions in the public health department for the same reason, for vaccination clinics. Can I get a motion on HH2?
I'll make a motion, Daly.
Nightingale, second.
Second, Pinckney.
Okay, thank you. Any discussions on this or questions? Okay, hearing none. All in favor? Oh, I'm sorry. Legislator Kerr?
Yeah, I was just curious if this is something that would be FEMA reimbursable at the end of the day.
I really am not certain. The original FEMA stuff were for the responding to the emergency. I don't believe clinics were included, but we're certainly going to be looking at that, all of our expenses, to see what we can get reimbursed.
Lynn, if this is being supported by 100% money, could you do both?
Well, it's really not, like Kathleen was saying, we were given this money. We do not have to account for how we're spending it or claiming. It's just revenue coming into our budget.
Okay.
So, yeah, we could be, that revenue could just come into our account. So yes, we could.
But you're moving it into an expense account so you can spend it at this point.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we're amending the budget. We're increasing the revenue account budget and we're increasing the expenditure account budget. And then the funds we'll move them into the account when they come in, and then we'll be spending money. If we don't spend it all, I mean, we're still ahead of the game and we get to keep all the money. So it's not like we have to spend it. It's not a grant like that.
Yeah. You'll get the money revenue either way.
Right.
And we don't have to track that?
We'll end up tracking it, but no, we do not have to report it back. This was the distribution of the district funds to all the participants, and this is what we were allocated based on some other reports that we had to submit to them during 2020.
Well, hopefully there's a trail where we spend it, but that's good. That's good
Yes,
news.
we definitely do that all the time. Yep.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? That is passed, thank you. Okay, before we move into the chair report, I know that we were contacted by Assemblyman Brian Mangelo. I don't know if Brian is on. He's on as a wireless caller, so I'm inviting him to speak if he is available and connected.
Madam Chair, he texted me and said that he was watching virtually from Albany, so I do think he's there.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Unless he's one of the wireless callers. Because I did give him the link.
How about a number? Is a number you can call?
Legislator Petrus, are you able to text him the call-in number?
I thank you, Heidi. I just did. Sorry, Legislator Nightingale. I just texted him, and it looks like he's responding. He's calling me right now. Stand by. I'll put it on mute.
Great, thank you.
You go first.
I'm sorry, Madam Chair. Who is this? I didn't hear.
Assemblyman Brian Mangelo.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Madam Chair, permission to speak?
Go for it.
So he just called me and said that he's experiencing technical difficulties. So he just wanted to express, how thankful he was to work with everyone. He's looking forward to working with us in the future, and he will be in contact to set up another time so that he could hopefully address us without the technical difficulties.
Okay, thank you, Legislator Petrus. I definitely have been in contact with him recently as well as all through this pandemic, so he has been a help to us.
He said he's sorry he can't talk, but he'll catch up with everybody and congratulations.
Great, thank you so much. I have some remarks today for the chair report. First, I would like to thank my colleagues for your support tonight. It has been my honor to serve you as chair for the past year. But before I begin with my remarks, I wanted to send out some words of appreciation. First and foremost, I want to thank my family, my husband Mark, and my two boys Owen and Neil. There have been countless evenings of meetings and all day through the night phone calls and conferences. Thank you for always understanding and supporting me in this role. I love you boys. Thank you so much. So cute. Okay, you're off the hook, so. That was fast. I also want to thank my mother, Bridget, and my brothers and sisters for their ongoing support. I appreciate your check-ins and encouragement. Even though it sometimes comes at a laugh at my expense, you certainly keep me humble, so I would like to thank my family for that. I appreciate the staff here on the 6th floor of the county office building. Without an administrator, I've had to call on them to go the extra mile. I appreciate your work and your constant positivity, and I look forward to working with each of you. Thank you. Next, I want to thank department heads and the employees of Cayuga County. I have learned an incredible amount about each department and from those department leaders. It certainly was a year of many changes, and it wasn't easy for any department. Thank you for your patience and flexibility through the year, and I look forward to strengthening our partnership in 2021. Thank you, Sue. This year started out hopeful with a bipartisan effort. It seems so long ago that we actually met in person on the 6th floor. Back in January and February, we discussed project initiatives. If your visits were not driven by ideas for progress, at least you visited my office for snacks and conversation. We made plans and demonstrated cooperation. We truly started the year off on the right foot. Little did we know what was looming, that a pandemic would present itself and become the focus of 2020. 2020 was very difficult for our county and continues to be, as we are experiencing the worst of the pandemic in our own county right now. This legislature abandoned political lines and made tough decisions, and at times unpopular decisions, together. We were forced to make quick decisions, and you trusted me when I asked for your support. In addition, we held each other accountable for our actions. Overall, I appreciate your communication, your enthusiasm, and your dedication to serving the residents of this county and the departments working for them. In an attempt to look ahead, I can't help but reflect on my words from last year's reorganization meeting. I stated we could do better and we must do better. And I promised you that you could count on me, and I wanted to show you that I would be held accountable as your leader. All of this holds true today. I am honored to have your support for another year, and you can continue counting on me to keep you informed and to lead this legislature. We will be charting legislative goals for 2021 in the upcoming weeks. I'm eager to begin discussions on building support staff for county leadership, resuming capital planning discussions, and look to regional approaches to solutions. Please begin thinking about goals, and I look forward to our collaboration for progress. Personally, I will continue my role as an effective advocate for Cayuga County. I'm looking forward to the end of the road for this pandemic and supporting our health department and emergency management office every step of the way. Most of all, I look forward to a healthier Cayuga County by the end of 2021. Thank you again for your support this evening. I'm excited to resume the work of Cayuga County Chairperson, and please stay healthy. Thank you. At this point, is there any new or unfinished business to come before the board?
Madam Chair, Tim Lattimore.
Yes, Mr. Lattimore?
The IT department, I know that we're doing a lot of virtual. Do we have, I heard that there were some resignations, or where do we stand with the IT now?
I look forward to that discussion at government operations this month. I believe that the chair of that committee will have a report to present about where we do stand. I don't have all the details in front of me as I sit here.
And can you send us the committee assignments?
Yes, I will be sending out the committee assignments to Sheila. She will get them to you probably by the morning. Any other questions or any business to come before the board? I'd like to thank Mark Strong for being here today in person. I really appreciate that, and congratulations and welcome. I look forward to working with you. Okay, with no other anybody wishing to speak, I suppose we're going to adjourn to January 26th.
Madam Chair, move to adjourn Foley.
Okay, second.
Second, Pinckney.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Thank you. Have a great evening and stay healthy.
Stay
Thanks.
healthy. Looking
Good night.
forward to a good year of work with you.
Thank you. Congrats. Elaine, congratulations. Mark, congratulations.